Mathew Solomon, how you doing? You are an award-winning writer and director?
Writer and director, yeah. And I'm no stranger to Skype issues, so it's pretty funny.
Dude, like, from my computer, I usually run it all, and it's been so bad tonight. So I did a system restore, and hopefully it's going to fix that. I don't know, but we lost 2 interviews. Because of it. Yeah, it's been an hour. But
yeah.
What movie are you currently working on? Is it Chatter?
Yeah, well, we're Chatter is complete. We've been doing the festival circuits, and we're talking to distributors and working on getting that out. And the horror sci-fi community has been awesome. So I always like to thank them for being so supportive. So that's what we're in the process of doing, is getting Chatter out there. And then I'm writing some other stuff, and I have some other projects in pre-production. But yeah,
Nice.
Chatter's the main thing right now.
What is Chatter about for everybody out there? I mean, I looked it up. It looked like it was like a long-distance relationship, and something started going wrong.
Yeah. It's a horror thriller that takes place on Skype.
Yeah, we just did that whole movie.
It's been this show.
Yeah. So David and Laura Cole, they're married. She's living in London. He's in LA. They're going to be moving here. So they're staying in contact through Skype, through video chats. And over the course of 2.5 weeks, we, the audience, start to see that the house that David is in is haunted, and it's haunted by the ghost of a little girl named Anna, who starts using the internet to cross over and kill people. And all of this is seen through the eyes of an agent from Homeland Security, whose job it is to monitor, internet traffic for, in the name of Homeland Security.
Wow.
Sounds interesting.
It had a really good review, too.
Yeah.
I was telling Slim earlier, it had 7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, it's been really cool. We've had some great reviews, and the festivals have been awesome. Just the full houses and people like jumping out of their seats and all of that.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been really great.
Nice. And
Now,
sorry.
I was just wondering, did you have this idea before Unfriended, or did that kind of inspire? Okay.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I did a short film in 2010 called Anna, which was a short horror film on Skype, and I actually, like, the actress was actually in London, and I was in LA, and so that was like my first crack at it. And it was more of an experiment, just to see. I have all these friends who are actors in England, and we were trying to figure out how to work together, and so I came up with this idea to do something on Skype. and so that was in 2010, and then about a year after that, a year and a half, I was approached to develop it into a feature, and so that became Chatter.
Cool.
And yeah, that was Unfriended.
I saw you. Yeah, I heard that was so bad.
I did not like it at all. Terrible.
Yeah.
It was a cool concept. I like the concept. I like that you're doing it. It was just the way they approached it in that movie. I thought the plot was awful. The characters were all very unlikable, and it was just not. It was not a good story.
I saw too. You were interviewed by Bleeding Critic, and he gave your movie a great review. And
yeah,
I love the Bleeding Critic.
Yeah, he's a pretty awesome dude. Creepy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much everybody I know who's seen the reviews, and I just did an interview with him also. Like they can't really watch much of it because it's creepy.
Yeah,
and I know
his
he
voice.
would love that.
Yeah. Yes.
We had interviewed him, and at the end of the interview, he goes, "I will be talking to you all soon individually." And it was very creepy.
I
Like,
don't
was
even remember that.
Very scary. Yeah, I think you might have left. You might have went outside at that point.
It was hard. I thought it was going to be hard after him because he was like our middle interview that night, and I thought it was going to be very hard to go into the next one, and somehow I pulled it off. We pulled it off, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it was like, I don't know if I could talk to anyone else tonight.
Yeah.
Right. I did. was joking around with him a little bit, and I was like, what's it like, late at night when the mask comes off? Do you sit around and watch Woody Allen movies? And he's like, I don't do funny. And I'm like, all right, good enough.
He told us that too, because we're like a comedy podcast.
Yeah,
and, like, one of
yes,
the first
why
things
we
he
wanted
said,
to
he's
talk
like,
to him.
He's like, as you guys know, I don't do funny. Like,
What other films have you done, Matthew? I saw Kung Fu Man.
Yeah, Kung Fu Man was my first short that I wrote, and it was based on the kind of a combination of things. It was based on the Kung Fu series, which I've been in martial arts for years, and I've grew up watching that show, and so at the time I was married at the time, and my wife at the time was pregnant, and so I was watching Kung Fu, and I was like, this guy's all like zen and everything now, but what if he was married and had a kid on the way, and how would that be? And so that became Kung Fu Man, which actually, played some festivals and won some awards, and
cool.
I think we have like almost 1 million views on YouTube now, or like 600,000-700,000, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was my first just crack at, writing something and just seeing if it works. And so I did that, and then I did, actually a few years ago, a short called Episode 7, before Star Wars Episode 7, like, even was rumored to be in production. And so I was like, after Return of the Jedi, Luke would need some therapy. And so my Episode 7 is Luke on the couch, in therapy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And that's episode7.com. If you go there, you can, it'll link to the movie. It's in 3 parts on YouTube, so, you can watch all 3 parts.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
What else have you done? I saw, is that you that went to school for jazz guitar?
Yeah, I started in music, actually. So I went to USC it was a studio jazz guitar program, and I had, long hair, and the whole bit. This was back in like 91, 92. And then I was in bands in LA, playing all up and down, Sunset Strip at, Viper Room and the Roxy and all of that. And I was in music for a long time, and I was in a couple bands. There was one band, Abbey Booth, that had a really big following in LA that almost got signed a couple times, but we just never quite, got it over the hump. And then I got into engineering and producing, and found my way into casting, and then acting, and then
Wow.
Here I am writing and directing.
Wow. Because it said you were in a couple music videos, too, like Crystal Method?
Yeah, Crystal Method.
That's cool.
I was in the Murder video with, what's the, Weezer guy. What's his name?
Oh,
Drawing a blank.
Yeah.
The singer from Weezer. I'm totally drawing a blank.
Weezer. He wears a fanny pack. What?
Yeah, with the glasses. Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, like, he's in the video, and I'm in that video, and then was in an Alanis Morissette video, and Anastasia, and like all playing different instruments in every different video, which was fun.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite project you've done?
Honestly, man, I'm just really proud of Chatter. It was a situation where it was my first feature, and so uncharted territory. The concept, the whole Skype thing at the time, hadn't been done, so that was uncharted. And then just the way everything came together, and I really got to mix, my knowledge of music and structure and screenwriting and directing, and then editing. I edited some of it. We had editors who did a big chunk of it, but just all of that. It was really like just a culmination of everything that now I see heading into going down that direction, making more films. I'm really excited about doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, to this point, Chatter for sure.
Cool.
It's gotta annoy you though that like when this movie comes out, people are gonna watch the trailer and be like, "Oh, he's just ripping off of Unfriended."
Well, you know what's actually, well, I'll tell you a story. So it was about a year, I guess it was a year ago that they released the trailer for that. And a friend of mine sends me an email and he's like, "Bro, they made your movie." And I had heard stuff like that before, and it was never like the same thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to check it out. And then, I watched the trailer and it was like all on Skype. I'm like, oh man, and went into like this, dark depression and do I keep going or do I not? But it actually got me, more into action, and that's when I started submitting to festivals and making things happen. So it turned out to be a good thing. And then the reviews that I've gotten where people have seen both movies, they're two completely different movies.
Yeah.
It just they have the Skype thing in common, but it's just two different things. And the feedback I've gotten is the Chatter storyline is, really well developed. The acting is superb. You really care about the characters, and it's easy to watch. It's still the Skype setting, but it's like you're drawn in. So that's the feedback I've gotten, and this is from people who have seen both movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you like Delivery or DiGiorno?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did he have another one too, Pete?
I can't read. I can't even read what I wrote.
What?
You
You
can't read
gotta
what you
do
wrote.
better.
How can you not? You
My
don't
own
remember
writing.
what you wrote?
No, I
Or-
can't read my own writing.
You
What?
can't read your own writing.
That's a
Here,
problem.
Why don't you try rewriting it? Oh, okay, good. You rewrote
Oh,
it.
okay,
Let's-
I got another one. Is it briefs or boxers?
Or boxers, yeah.
Briefs or boxers?
Our intern, he just does.
He
this,
has good
you know,
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked somebody earlier if they were cutting off their wiener, and
Oh, that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how long did it take you to make Chatter?
Well, it took me about 9 months to write it. We shot it in 9 or 10 days. We shot it pretty quickly, but
Wow.
what we shot the Skype stuff first. So that was about 6 days, and then the Homeland Security stuff was another day, and then Richard Hatch from Battlestar Galactica came on to do an opening scene with Allison Hazlitt. So we shot that in a day, and then other bits and pieces here and there. It was probably about 10 days,
That's
start
cool.
to finish for the shooting, and then the editing and the post took honestly like a couple years at this point.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get into editors have day jobs and all of that. So that took the most time is the post.
Did you cast the actors as well?
Yeah, I did. And it's pretty cool. Brady Smith, who plays David, the lead, I've known him for 16, 17 years. We used to deliver food together in Burbank.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so we've known each other forever. And then Serena, who plays Laura, his wife, I was editing reels for actors, and she happened to be one of my clients. And I was like, man, I got to find a way to work with her. She's awesome. And so that happened, and then everybody else just kind of fell into place.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
is horror your favorite genre?
My favorite genre. It's up there for sure. I kind of love a little bit of everything. I mean, sci-fi. Like, I'm a big Star Wars guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So like sci-fi horror.
What about the Alien movies?
Yeah, I love the Alien movies.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't
Yeah,
like.
just-
What was the prequel? I didn't like that.
Prometheus?
Prometheus.
I thought that was amazing.
I liked
didn't like-
Prometheus.
I didn't like it.
I liked it.
I guess I'm in the. Did you like it? Somebody's got to be on my side here.
Which one?
Prometheus.
Oh, I didn't see Prometheus.
Oh,
All right.
I thought
Good.
it
See,
was
he didn't like
great.
it either, guys.
Yeah. Are they gonna do a sequel on that?
Yeah, they are.
They
They're
are,
working
right?
on- they're making Alien 5 too.
Really?
And the director has been talking to Ridley Scott because he doesn't want what he does in Alien 5 to fuck with Prometheus.
Oh.
Did you like the? Did you like episode 7?
I loved episode 7.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
I
Yeah.
loved it too. Some people I've talked to, not many, but said they didn't like it.
A small amount of people hated it, but like more people liked it than the prequel.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think they
for
did a
damn
great
sure.
job.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, look, I grew up with the original trilogy. The new trilogy killed my childhood almost. And so, episode 7, it gave me something to jump up and scream about.
Yeah.
I saw it,
Yeah.
in a packed theater opening night with a bunch of. There's a store out here called the Comic Bug in Manhattan Beach, and one of the top 10 comic stores in LA. And the owner actually, we screen chatter there. It was awesome.
Wow.
But they bought out or rented out a whole theater for one of the showings, and so it was just a bunch of comic book geeks and stuff, and seeing Force Awakens for the first time. It was awesome.
Yeah. I think it was the second week out here, and it was still selling out. I went to take my sons to see it around the Christmas, after Christmas, and it was. I had to buy tickets for the next day.
Yeah. I just saw it for a second time. I took my dad to see it a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow!
Because he hadn't seen it yet. So I got to see it again, and I'll see it again and again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was cool too. I really was worried they were gonna go over the top with special effects, and it felt like you were watching an old
They
one.
went back to practical effects, which
Yeah.
I thought was really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we had asked already if you are doing any other projects. Are you just sticking to film? Are you going to start thinking about maybe TV series or anything like that?
Well, we're in talks to develop Chatter into a TV series.
Okay.
So
does that mean that
Oh,
your
wow.
spoiler alert here? The movie ends in a cliffhanger.
Ooh.
It does.
Right.
It's open-ended. And these days you kind of got to do that anyway.
Right.
So we're looking at that. I'm writing another script called Sleep Study, which makes it not safe to fall asleep, which has been a lot of fun to be working on.
Is it because when you fall asleep there's this dude with a hat and claws that shows up and
No, but it does pay homage to that.
Okay.
I definitely like to tip my hat and claws.
Yeah.
And striped sweater.
and striped sweater?
Yeah.
You gotta
Very upsetting. We lost Wes Craven very recently.
yeah.
It's a shame.
Breathe
Yeah.
right.
sleep apnea.
Yeah.
I knew someone who had that too.
Yeah, my dad was tested for that like a couple years ago even.
What exactly is sleep apnea? Like you just can't
Stop
sleep?
breathing, I think.
My old
Yeah, or
roommate.
you do stop breathing, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he'd be like, he'd start snoring and shit, and just weird, ungodly noises.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, have you started writing the pilot for the Chatter TV series, or you're just kind of in talks?
No, I have a pilot script written. We've shot some video for it, so it's just a matter of finding the right home.
Okay.
And there's a couple different directions it can go in, but I've always seen it as I love the Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
having,
absolutely.
Different stories every week.
Oh, you know what was a good
but-
one that was out recently? Have you seen Black Mirrors?
No.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really good. It's like a Twilight Zone type thing, but it deals with future technology. Like each episode is a different story about technology, and it's really
very
good.
cool.
It was a UK series. It's on Netflix if you have Netflix. Which
Yeah,
actually, brings me to my next question. Are you pitching your series to a network or just the online stuff like Netflix and stuff like that?
And are you going to get it endorsed by Breathe Right?
Am I gonna what was the last part?
The last part was, are you going to get it endorsed by Breathe Right?
Strips.
No, I'll call them tomorrow. That's great. We're looking at a couple, different things. I mean, we've definitely talked to some studios. We've talked to some, online places. It's just a matter of, where we're gonna get the most people to see it. I just want people to see it. So
cool, man.
Yeah. So I'm not sure yet, but if you follow me on social media, I'm very active there, and I'll be updating.
Cool.
all
Now,
the time.
Is Chatter of the movie available to watch at the moment?
No, we're finishing up the festivals and then working on distribution. But hopefully within the next few months it'll be available.
Cool. All right, man. So the movie's done. You're just you got to finish final touches, I guess.
Yeah, it's done. We're talking to distributors. We're at the Long Beach Comic Expo. We're at the Nevermore Film Festival. We're going to be at the Innovative Film Festival. I don't have the date for that yet.
Right.
But so we're out there at festivals, and if you follow thechatter.com is the website, and that's where we update everything.
Awesome. Hey, I think we have a caller. Hi, who's this? It just sounds like somebody taking a piss is what that sounds like. Hi, is anybody
sounds like
there?
Rain, maybe.
Hello? I hear a toilet flushing.
I think that's Frankie dropped his phone.
Hi, who's this? Do you have lung cancer or what is that?
Yo, Frankie, you all right there? You choking on something?
How do you know it's Frankie? We don't even know who it is.
I'm just assuming that it's Frankie.
All right. Well, listen, Matt. We're I gotta check the time here. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up. So why don't you get all your plugs out, and then we'll let you go.
Before you go, think about filming a Mongolian porn.
What is that noise?
What the hell?
Is that a drone?
Is that my electric toothbrush?
It sounds like something.
Son of a bitch.
He's flying a plane.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I like to shave when I'm doing interviews. I hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah. All right, man. Why don't you let everybody know where they can find you one more time, and then we'll let you go, all right?
Yeah, so followthechatter.com is the website. I'm on Twitter at Matty the Glue, MattyTheGlue. Facebook.com/chattermovie. Those are the best ways to find me.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Matt. Take care.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Bye.
All right.